Okay, class 1 Alpha, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you like my new appearance? You like or no?
Like.
This is what I call PKP hairstyle with no hair. Okay, all right. So okay, thank you for your patience. So can you see my presentation as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So our previous lesson, our previous class, we already finished chapter 6, right? Okay, periodic table. And then I asked you to try to finish up all the exercises on workbook chapter 6. And then the formative practice 6.1 until 6.3. Do you have any question about it? Do you have any, you want to ask any question or something that you did not understand before we continue to chapter 7? Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, okay. So like usual, please take your, take a snapshot or you take a picture of your exercise and then you just upload it on our Padlet, on our class Padlet as usual. Okay, later on I will try to check your work on our Padlet. Right, the link is I already given the link on our Telegram groups. Okay, so we now have less than 30 minutes because I think I will try to continue chapter 7, but a very short topic only for today, right? Okay, so for today I think I will start chapter 7. So later on you can refer your textbook chapter 7. Okay, still in themes number 3. Okay, what is the themes number 3? Themes number 3 is the exploration and of element in nature. Okay, consists of 3 chapters. Chapter 5 we already finished. Chapter 6 we just finished chapter 6, and then chapter 7 is the last chapter for themes number 3. Okay, we will learning about air. Okay, like I said many times, okay, in science we are not learning something that is unknown. Science, we learn something that is all over us, all around us. For example, the element. In chapter 6 you already learned the element, and then you learn the compound, the mixture. All right, and then for chapter 7, one of the what we call substance or material that is very important in our daily life, that is the air. What is the composition of the air, and then what happened, what is the use of air. All right, not air, bukan air. Okay, in Malay air, air is water, but in chapter 7 English, air is the what we call the substance that is around us, right? So in chapter 7 consists of 3 subtopics. Okay, I will show you the subtopic first. Okay, I hope you can see the subtopic for chapter 7. Yeah, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, chapter 7 we consist of also 3 subtopics. 7.1 you learn about the composition of air. Very simple one. I just straightforward ask you to what is the composition of air. And then 7.2 is combustion, and then 7.3 is air pollution. Only short topic for chapter 7. Okay, I will try to go as fast as possible without left out the important thing, but never mind, we try first. Okay, so if you have your textbook, you can refer to your textbook as well. Okay, so I just jump to page 196, right? Decomposition of air. Okay, decomposition of air. So what we're going to learn today, Blunt way to determine and record the composition of air. Okay, number 2, we try to synthesize the composition of air from a pie chart. Okay, number 1 is determine and record. Determine and record the composition of air. What is the composition of air? And then synthesize the composition of air using a pie chart, and then justify the importance of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and inert gas in daily life. Okay, we have 1, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and inert gas. Okay, these 4 gas is main composition of the air that you need to remember later on. Yeah, and then appreciate the carbon cycle and the oxygen cycle in maintaining the composition of gases in the air, and then solve problem when there is an interference to the oxygen and the carbon cycle. Okay, solve the problem when there is an interference, meaning that what happened when there is an interfere or something disturb the carbon cycle or the oxygen cycle in the air. Okay, as we already know that the composition of air, the what we call is consists of oxygen and carbon dioxide, right? Okay, because we need air in order for us to breathe. Is it true, class? We need the air, right? What is the gas that we what is the gas that we use when we breathe in? What is the gas we use?
Oxygen.
Yes, very good, oxygen. And then we release what type of gas?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. So oxygen and carbon dioxide is the what we call one of the composition of the air, right? So I jump to the pie chart here. So you must understand the pie chart here. It is the composition of the air represent in the pie chart here. So what I need you to do to know here is the percentage of gas, and then what type of gas is this, right? For number 1 is the nitrogen consists of 78% of the composition of air around us. Just remember the figure, 78%, and then what type of gas it is. You understand this? Right? This is very important. Until you go to Form 5, you will need to remember this one, right? So the largest composition of air consists of 78% of the composition of air is nitrogen. Okay. The second one is what? The second largest gases in our air is oxygen, consists of 21%. And then next one is inert gas. Inert gas and other substance consists of 0.97%. And then carbon dioxide only consists of 0.03%. Okay. How many? There are 4 major composition of air. Can you understand this? Yeah. Later on, I think I will need ask you to draw the pie chart inside your exercise book, right? So nitrogen is one of the gas, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Okay. What is inert gas? Number 3, if you can see here, inert gas, and then other substances. Okay. Only consists of less, maybe a near 1% of all the composition of the air. Inert gas and substances and other substances. Okay, for example, other substances is what? Microorganism. And then what else? Can you give me an example of other substances in the air that you know around us? Anybody? Just guess. Just give me an possible answer for other substances in the air. Microorganism. Okay. What do you think, others? What do you think the others material in the air?
Dust.
Yes, very good. Of course, dust. Dust, and then smokes, and then what? Right now, virus lah. But virus is not maybe if you go to the what we call crowded area, maybe one of the composition of there is virus lah. If you go to the crowded area, but it is not too much lah. So microorganisms such as bacteria, such as virus, and then of course dust, smoke, and for example soot. This is the other substances in the air. And maybe water, what? Water vapor. Okay, water vapor also. Water vapor is one of the what we call decomposition of air, right? About maybe less than 1% of the overall composition of the air, right? Okay, continue. Next one. For the experiment, I will try to skip the experiment. Maybe when we go to the class, we try to do this experiment. Okay, this is just to determine the percentage of oxygen in the air. I will skip this. Next one. All right. Is air is a mixture? Okay. What is the question? Is this? The question asks you, air is a mixture or compound? Okay. You just remember, air is of course a mixture. It is not a compound. Okay. Because it consists of what? If you still remember, what is the composition of air? Number one consists of, what is this? This is oxygen, right? Oxygen. And then what is this? N. N is what?
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Yes, very good. This is nitrogen. And then what else? Number one, nitrogen, oxygen, and then carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, this one, CO2. CO2. Okay, this is carbon dioxide because consists of. Okay, this is carbon dioxide. Okay, and then oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, they all mix together in the air. That's why we call it a mixture. Okay, it is not a composition. It is not a compound. Okay, it is a mixture. All right. For example, when we breathe in, okay, our lung will what we call absorb oxygen and then release carbon dioxide. So this is what we call an air is a mixture. Can you understand this? Boleh ya? Right, next one. Okay, the importance of gas. Next one, the importance of gas. I just jump to the next page. This is the importance of gas. So there are 4 types of gas, right? Number 1 is oxygen. Number 2 is carbon dioxide. Number 3, nitrogen and inert gas. So this is the main gas in our air composition. Okay, the main gas in our air composition: oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and inert gas. Okay, so you need to understand what are the importance of this gas. Okay, number 1, oxygen. So we go one by one. Okay, what is the importance of the oxygen? Number 1, respiration. What is respiration? You already learned in chapter 2. Respiration. How many types of respiration? We have 2. Number 1 is internal respiration, and number 2, external respiration. You still remember? One is internal, and then one is external. Okay, internal, cell respiration. You already learned about cell, right? Okay, the cell need oxygen and then release carbon dioxide. External respiration, if you still remember, is our breathing. We breathe in oxygen and then we breathe out carbon dioxide. That is the what we call external respiration. So overall, respiration means the use of oxygen. All living things in the earth use oxygen. Okay, so this is respiration. One of the important of the oxygen gas is respiration. Okay, how about number 2? Number 2 is the combustion of engine rocket. Combustion mean pembakaran. Okay, combustion maksud dia pembakaran. So we need to burn something. Okay, we need to use oxygen as a combustion. Later on 7.2, Topic 7.2, we learn about combustion. Right. Next one, welding and cutting skill, and then preparation of various compounds. This is the usage of oxygen. Okay. Number 2, carbon dioxide, used for, of course, we already learned about this also in chapter 2, used for photosynthesis for green plant. What is the photosynthesis, class? You still remember what is photosynthesis?
Yes.
Yes. What is the meaning of photosynthesis?
Plants make food.
Yes, very good, very good. Yeah? The ability of the plant to make own food. All right. And then if you still remember the word equation for photosynthesis, one of it is it needs carbon dioxide. Right, carbon dioxide. So photosynthesis need carbon dioxide gas. All right, number 2, the production of carbonated ring, fire extinguisher, and carbon cycle. This is the importance of carbon dioxide gas. Okay. Carbon dioxide is our byproduct. Okay. The byproduct of the what we call we remove carbon dioxide when we do respiration, right? For living organism, respiration use oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. Okay. Carbon dioxide used by the plant to do photosynthesis. Okay. Next one, nitrogen. Nitrogen gas, the production of nitric acid and ammonia, nitrogen cycle, and then liquid nitrogen as cooling agent. You just remember this use only. Okay, and then for inert gas, this is for inert gas. Usually they use it for light bulb. For example, one of the inert gas name is helium. Helium, what is the name of the gas? And then neon. Neon also categorized as an inert gas. And then number 3 is argon. Argon is also inert gas. Okay, helium, neon, and argon is a inert gas. What is meant by inert? I-N-E-A-R-T. Inert gas meaning that the gas is not what we call reactive. Okay, if you use oxygen, it will burn. Okay, oxygen help in the burning of when we want to burn something, we need oxygen. But inert gas do not react with fire. This is what we call inert. Can you understand me, class? Inert gas meaning it will not respond to any what we call combustion. It will not respond to fire. Inert. Okay. When there is fire, it will not explode. It will not explode, or it will not help in combustion. This is what we call inert gas. Okay, class? Can you understand this? Can I?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, next one. Okay. So this is a very simple, the important, what we call the importance of gas. Okay. For example, plant need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, and then human need oxygen for respiration. Okay. So in the next topic, carbon cycle and oxygen cycle, I will continue next week for the next topic. Is it okay, class?
Okay.
Okay. So, you have any question to ask before we stop here?
No.
Okay. So, for carbon cycle and oxygen cycle next week, okay, I will try to give you the what we call the exercise on our Telegram group. Okay, class? So,
Okay.
now it's 8:26 in the morning. So I think I will stop here. If you have anything, any question to ask, you just ask me on our Telegram group. Okay, class?
Okay.
Okay, so we see you all again next week on Monday. Maybe we start at 8:45 in the morning. So that's all for today. Okay, see you again next week on Monday. You can leave the class now. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.